Hello. How y'all doing this fine Florida night? Hope everybody's doing good. We don't have a guest speaker on tonight. I wanted to get caught up with events going on. A lot of cool events happened this past weekend that's coming up in the future. So looks like all the camps, brigades, are getting active, starting doing stuff. It's starting to cool off a little bit. Hey, Linda, how you doing? Hey, Roy, glad you both can make it. Uh, so I wanted to take tonight, not have a guest speaker. We're working on one right now. Uh, I had Sandy and Al Massey. I was talking with them earlier. They gave me the contact for a guy that wrote the book, Lewis Nelson. So I'm going to reach out to him, see when I can get him on the show to talk about his book. Great book, great book. I don't want to do a book review or anything right now, but that's what we're planning. Hey, Mr. Nichols. Hey, Randy. Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well up there around Tallahassee area. So tonight's going to be kind of a laid back night, talking about events that are coming up. Uh, so, events that happened this past weekend. Uh, yes, Linda, you talk about the possible speaker to talk about Lewis Nelson. That's what I'm shooting for. Don't know when. I got to reach out to him and see what he says. If you guys don't know, I've upgraded the show for this month. Kind of test it out, see how it does. We're also on YouTube. Uh, so that was an idea by our division commander, Kelvin Hart. He has an idea and a plan. So I'm rolling with it. Yes, Linda. I gotta send him a message, see if he'd be willing to come on the show to talk about his book, Lewis Nelson, Mr. Webbush's uh, grandfather. That's it. I almost had a brain fart, but I'm 45 years old. I can have those every now and then. So, always, guys, feel free to engage in chat. We got Linda from the OC, Linda and Roy over there around Fort Pierce area. They're in the chat. Randy Nichols from Tallahassee area. Glad to see you, but glad to see all three of you on tonight. As I said, this is going to be kind of a laid back show tonight. Nothing really planned other than talking about events and stuff like that. I got to get caught up on that. I've had one hell of a good speaker last weekend. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch the show last week, you can go back on the previous video. We had our division chaplain, Brian Turner, on last weekend. And yeah, very good show. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did. And that's the main thing. If you can take away from one of my shows that you learned something, my mission is accomplished. Hey, Jimmy. Thanks for the feedback, Jimmy. So let's get into events I had. There we go. All right, Lieutenant Joseph Morgan Camp 2012 will be honoring 4 Osteen brothers who served in Company G, 3rd Florida Infantry Saturday next weekend. No, wait. Scratch that. It's not August. It's Saturday, September 24th at 11 a.m. will have a marker dedication for John Osteen. This is a small family cemetery, was lost to history until it rediscovered by camp members. Ooh. It has been cleaned up with 2 VA markers have been placed to honor these veterans. Compatriot Scott Osteen, who recently passed away, was a descendant of the family. Members of the Osteen family will be in attendance for the ceremony. You're cordially invited to join us for the solemn occasion. If you like participate in honor guard rifle team, please let Camp 12 know. We'll be wait. Camp 12 will be honoring to have you join us. Get a hold of James Taylor, the camp commander, Liz Joseph Morgan, Camp Perry, Florida. Sounds like a cool event, right, guys? We're gonna go into a couple events that I know he's in the chat. Linda, tell Roy I'm gonna talk about his events. I I had him. Where was it? Don't tell me I was an idiot and deleted them. Oh, thank you for letting us know that, Randy. Guys, girls, if you're going to Cedar Key in November, deadline is now. Get your stuff in. Get your stuff in by September. That's the cutoff. Uh, Let me get my stuff for that. There we go. The first annual Florida Georgia Shindig, November 10th to the 12th. Cedar Key, Florida. If you need more information, you can get a hold of Roy in the channel or me. We'll make sure you get the application for the show. Where to reserve motel room. Pre-registration is only $65. That includes a T-shirt and your meal voucher. After September 15th, it goes up to $70. So if you're in the Florida Mechanized Cavalry, you can get a hold of me or Roy, that's in channel, or our fearless leader, David King, on that. There was a ride that was coming up. Where did the this all planned out, guys, so bear with me. I gotta find the information again. It went goofy. Yeah, Roy, it's your yes. There we go. Oh, I know what I did with it. I found it. I found it. Yes, Roy, I'm talking about mechanized cavalry events. Uh, I did talk to David about all these before I put, and he said, okay, roll with it. Uh, September 17th for making changes. I wrote this. Ready. When, okay, there we go. Found it. Uh, Mechanized Cavalry Ride, Company D, 3rd Battalion. This ride will be on September 17th. It will be about 150 miles long. Take around 3 hours to complete. We hope to have our compatriots, as many as possible, will join us for the day ride. We'll meet Camp Holly at 9 a.m. for those who want breakfast, and we'll have kickstands up at 10 a.m. Camp Holly is located 3 miles west of exit uh, 180 off 95. The ride is open to any SCV member or mechanized cavalry. You can bring non-members if you are responsible for their conduct. We are responsible SCV to conduct themselves. So, if you want any more information, oh, Sandy, yes. You talk about the ride, September 17th. Get Sandy, get a hold of Miss Linda that's in channel. Roy is putting it on. So a lot of cool events coming up. It's starting to hopefully next month to be a little bit cooler. Uh, that way we can get out and start doing stuff again. You know, cemetery cleanups, cleaning headstones, all that. I mean, not bad. Right now, it's not bad to do any of that. The thing about it is, as you know, living in South Florida, a lot of you live on the East Coast. I'm over here on the West Coast. We've got North Florida in channel. As you guys know, this time of year it's wet. We all know it. But we wouldn't live here in Florida if we didn't love it. We just don't get the cool months like Randy Nichols gets. Most of us. Thanks, Linda. See, that's the power of this chat. Is look at the chat log. We got two wives of SCV members, OCR members, communicating on an event coming up. I love seeing that. That's why I did this. You know, that way you guys can know what's going on, events at Bob. I love seeing that. It's communication. That's what we're here for. If we don't communicate with each other, especially our lovely girls in the OCR and UDC, we all got to get on the same page. You know, just like just like right here. You communicate with me, I communicate with you. I have no problem. You can text me, you can email me, you can poke me on Facebook. Just don't call me late for dinner, right, Kristen Lee? Welcome to the channel, buddy. So, I did want to talk about one thing. As you, Al Massey knows this very well, but most of you don't. I've been a reenactor since I was 12 years old. I'm 45 now. And I'm glad the reenactment community is trying stuff to get more troops in the line. So, oh, I forgot to do a couple. Where there? There we go. I want to make sure that's going across because anything and everything can fly out of my mouth. You guys know this. Most of you know me very well. Linda, Sadie, Randy. You guys know me. Anything can fly out of my mouth at a moment's notice. I try to be a gentleman about it when I'm around ladies. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alrighty. Now, this site here is a very good site to go to. I just posted this on our Facebook page. If you're a reenactor in Florida, you want to know about reenactments that are coming up, go to this website. You can also go type in the Facebook FloridaReenactorOnline.com. Uh, Very good site. If you want to plan out, if you guys want to know about reenactment that might be going on close to you, that way you can join it. You know, either to watch, learn what our ancestors went through, you know, on the battlefield. You kind of get a good aspect of soldier living too. And usually there's a civilian encampment and you kind of get an idea of what civilians went through during the war too, that was following the units around because of their loved one. You know, husband, son, uncle, you know, brother versus brother type thing, you know, various different things. So feel free to check out that website when you guys get a chance. I did get uh, a message this week. Let me grab that real quick. I did post it on the Facebook page. So if you guys are talking to me on YouTube, I'm not seeing it. So I'm gonna be honest about it. But I'm trying something different tonight. Let me get it. The Finley's Brigade sent it to me. Yes, it is 31st Annual Lee Jackson Southern Heritage Event. Finley's Brigade Camp 1640. Randy, I know you're in channel. Uh, January 28th of next year. Social hour will be at 5 p.m. Supper and program will be at 6 p.m. So if you guys know Randy Nicholson channel, feel free to hit him up if you got any more questions about that event. But yeah, I know Randy and his my adopted dad, Mark. I know some of you guys see that's the thing about the SCV. There's inside jokes. My mom and Mark worked together for 30 plus years. So that's how Mark with the Finley's Brigade knows me. Uh, so you can hit up Mark Bass or you can hit up Randy Nichols, that's in chat, about their Lee Jackson banquet. That's in January, though. So, pretty relaxed night tonight. I'm glad to see a lot of people engaging in conversations. Does anybody have any questions for me? I'm gonna pop over to YouTube real quick and see if anybody's talking over there because I'm not seeing if they are. Oh, thanks, Jeffro. Yep, yep. I see. Yeah, I see your message, buddy. Good. See, the YouTube thing is something I'm trying out because our division commander has an idea. He called me about his idea. I'm like, okay. I actually like the idea. So that's what. If you guys have any events, functions, you can message me on Facebook. You can message me. You can email me. Most of you know me well enough. You should have my email. If not, you can get a hold of me through the division website. Let me go there. Oh, there you go. That's the division website. If you go on elected officers, I'm I'm there at the bottom, so you can message me through there, and I will get it, and I will message you back. Just in the comments, leave your email address. That way, I can communicate with you. Exactly. This is what we're doing right now. We're division strong. Oh, Jeffro, I'm glad you're in the chat, buddy. I'm gonna embarrass him. No, I'm not. I went a little goofy this weekend and did some of the reface. So I hopefully you guys liked the Oh, okay, Jeff. That's good to know. That's good feedback. I went a little goofy this weekend on reface, so I did one on Cutter Bond and Candyman. It's in the on the Facebook page, so check it out. Or it's on my personal one, either or. So check it out, have fun. Uh, yeah, okay. I didn't save it for some reason. That's weird. You what? I'm gonna bring it up anyhow. Some of you guys and girls look like you could use a laugh. Alrighty, let's go. All right. As I said, I went a little goofy this weekend on refacing. So are you guys able to hear the sound? Thanks, Bobby. That's good feedback. I did it to a Kiss song. If you guys didn't see it, let me. There you guys go. You can go. You can go to the channel and see that. Thanks, Linda, for letting me. Jimmy, Linda, Bobby. Thanks. But there was a cool event this weekend. I did not make it to it because I had a brain fart. The early camp was involved with it. I just had it. That's the thing, guys. Sometimes things get goofy. Oh, that's right. That's funny, Jeff. That's funny. Alright. Well, early camp did this weekend, they did a genealogy, event up at, Dade City at the Pioneer Museum. With that, uh, it was a good picture with David King, Mrs. King, Jeffro, all that. Hey, Mr. Turner, how you doing? Uh, I know there's a lot of people within the Florida division that got medals and awards this weekend from national. Congratulations to you, gentlemen. Uh, this is just a cool picture that I grabbed. Jeff Rose sent it to me. Is him and David King, Mrs. King, and yeah, what they did this weekend was a genealogy event up at Dade City. Looked like they had fun. I saw the pictures. Jeffro told me about it earlier. I think Sunday night that it was a good time. As you could tell, the OCR was there, uh, and the SCV. And the bad thing was the good thing is it all depends on how you look at it. Sons of the Union veterans were set up right next to them. So, hey, we're all fighting for the same cause to preserve our ancestors' good name. You know what I mean, boys and girls? So they're fighting a fight just like we are for our history. Uh, there's been some cases where they even joined the fight with SCV camps uh, for monuments. You got that right, Bobby. Got to join the fight. Yeah, that's the thing is, being with the SCV, it has opened doors for me working with the DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution. They're out doing a cemetery, flagging, veteran graves. They have a problem. They know they can get a hold of me. I'll come out and do what I can to fix a headstone, set it back up. The list goes on. Yeah. So tonight's a laid back night. Feel free to ask questions, talk. Uh, Nothing really planned. Just wanted to talk about upcoming events. There was a couple of events that I missed. I've had some great speakers on the show this month, and kind of got fell behind on events. Like I said, I had a great show yesterday. I mean, a week ago Tuesday with Brian Turner. So if you're a chaplain in the Florida Vision, you need some help, guidance, reach out to Mr. Turner. He's in the channel. He'll help you the best way he can. I know he will. He's a great guy. Uh, and not too many people know this, but me and Mr. Turner may be related. Maybe. He has somebody with my same last name in his tree. So as soon as I get that information on his one of his ancestors, hopefully I can tie it into my tree. You know, that way I can definitely call him cousin, cousin Turner. Uh, we're here to have fun. That's the main thing of this show. Just like the thing growing across. I was a great grandmother. Okay, good to know that, Turner. I think you told me that, but I forgot. But yeah, you know, if you like to reenact, you know, they're uh they're there. They're just not plentiful like they were years ago for reenactors. But you can go to FloridaReenactorOnline.com. Yep. I'm still Brian. I have family members that moved to Kentucky. Uh I've been trying to research them to find a Hannah. I found a couple of Hannahs, but they were in different parts of the country. But not in that that frame, that year frame that you gave me. They were a lot earlier. They're in the 1700s, the ones that I've found. But you know, she's definitely a granddaughter of somebody in my tree, or great granddaughter. But yeah, that'd be cool to tie that into my tree. Yeah, it'd be when your cousins come sleep on your couch. But tonight's a laid back night. I'm glad people are engaging in conversation. You know, that's what this show is for. Conversations. Like I said, I'm working with the masses. Uh, Trying to get. I get a message. I get a, he. Sandy. He did accept my friend's request, so I got to message him. Mr. Bruton. Hopefully, I said that right. About getting him on the show to talk about Lewis Nelson and Mr. Webbush. If you don't know who Mr. Webbush is, he's in his 90s. He's a real grandson of a Confederate soldier. His grandfather was a reverend in General Forces group. Uh, they called him Uncle Lewis. From what I'm reading and understanding, they for a lot of blacks at that time they used the word uncle. So I'm learning every minute. You know, that's why I hang around everybody that's here on the show and will be watching later on. Is I learned something from each and every one of you. So yeah, I got a contact for from the Brown Cemetery out there in Immokalee. So she gave me a name, a person to contact to see if he has the phone number, whatever, for somebody, so we can get finish the ball. Yeah, the ball's rolling, but we want to stop it and get a win for us on an placing a headstone for a veteran in Immokalee. After his headstone, who knows how long it's been injured, but you can tell somebody that was at a 2 Saturdays ago. I did a live stream from a cemetery. So we're going to follow up with that. Usually when I get home from work, I'm deadbeat and yeah. But some cool things. Mr. Turner, Bobby, Jeffro, Jimmy, Linda, Randy, if you guys have projects, feel free to message me. Let me know about your project. Or if you have done a project recently, let me know. I'll bring you on the show. You can talk about your project. You got that right, Jeffro. That brings me to this, something I did the other day. So let's play it. All right, guys, that was. Thanks, Bobby and Jeffro. That was her flag sighting in Tampa. the before and present, what the early camp had to go through to get that flag site up. Yeah, I went there for the dedication, and I was driving from, I'm here in Lee County. I was driving up to Tampa like once a week for the meeting there, for the park and the dedication because I wanted to get involved. I wanted to help out, but I wanted to find out what I could do to help out. And as I'm listening, the plans, the organization, and that, it really turned my eyes into how to plan for a big event. Pretty much getting all your ducks in a row. You know, that's where I sat down with our following. I'm having a brain fart. Anybody in the early camp can help me with Blue's father's name? I know you guys are in the chat. I can remember his daughter's name, but I can't remember his. And she goes by Blue. She took over his farm. It's called Tampa Farm. Thank you, Jeff Rowe, for the save. Marion Lambert. Man, I don't know why I had a brain fart on that name, but sitting there with Marion, the list goes on. A lot of the older group that was in the SCV at the time, planning on that flag site event, you know, because I wanted to do something. A good friend of mine, Tom Gefford, took care of the reenactors, and yeah, I volunteered for a lot of stuff, the flowers, stuff like that. Which they eventually got somebody to do that. So I'm always looking forward to do stuff there at the flag site in honor of Marion Lambert. Great guy, great guy. Uh, I miss talk with him. I miss seeing him at division reunions. Uh, so his daughter Blue has still got the farm uh, up rocking and rolling there in Tampa. So stop by Sears, let her know you saw, you heard about the farm on Look Around Florida. Uh, so not much going on. Everybody's kind of getting ready for the fall to get active, start doing stuff again. Me, I'm always doing something. Like, what was it? Was it last Saturday? No, not this past. Week ago Saturday, I popped up on the early camp, surprised those guys. I was hoping to surprise a certain somebody, but it turned out he found out I was coming. Oh, it's shut down? Oh, and Blue looked like she was just opening back up and was doing some good work out there. Hope it wasn't the Department of Ag that shut her down. So, guys, please pray for Mary Lambert's farm, his daughter. Hopefully, whatever happened to the farm, she can get out of it and fire it back up. It's a good time. Get your kitties out there, see all the animals. I'm being messaged somewhere else. Nope. Not there. Ready. Hey, Kim. Glad. Oh, guys, we know what this means. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Kim, happy birthday and have many more. Happy 68th birthday, buddy. Good to see you. So, hopefully I just didn't embarrass them. I want more people to engage in conversation. So, we've been going out this for 45 minutes. I want to leave on a high note. Guys, feel free to message me through the channel, email me. Anything that's going on in the Florida Division, SCV or OCR, or UDC. I heard there's a new chapter of UDC got a new chapter here in Florida. Congratulations, my sisters, on that. So, if you have any events, anything coming up, feel free to let me know. I'm anxious to talk about anything. As long as it's SCV, OCR, UDC, or Pioneer History. So, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave leave you guys with this video. Most of you in the Florida Division know the guy in this video. It's Thomas Jesse.
When my mother was in college, she danced with Confederate veterans. To me, it wasn't that far away. You know, my father knew this. My mother knew this. Almost 50 years ago, I joined the Sons of Confederate Veterans. In those days, we weren't concerned about saving monuments or any of those things. That wasn't necessary. In fact, none of us had any remote idea that it would ever come up, or we would have done something then. We can't just sit there and react. We have to be proactive.
The Sons of Confederate Veterans is the direct heir of the United Confederate Veterans and the oldest hereditary organization for male descendants of Confederate soldiers. Organized at Richmond, Virginia in 1896, the SCV continues to serve as a historical, patriotic, and non-political organization dedicated to ensuring that a true history of the 1861 to 1865 period is preserved. Membership in the SCV is open to all male descendants of any veteran who served honorably in the Confederate Armed Forces.
It is my birthright. My ancestors fought and bled and died. Because of their sacrifice, it gives me not only the eligibility to join, but it's my duty to join the organization. Their blood flows through my veins. Their struggles and triumphs are what made my family what it was, and in a sense made me who I am today. We're to defend the Confederate soldier's good name, that he fought for a noble cause, that he fought for his home, his wife, his children, and his descendants. We're to guard his history, which to me, it's the monuments, it's the headstones, as well as the actual written history of what happened during that war.
The citizen soldiers who fought for the Confederacy personified the best qualities of America. The preservation of liberty and freedom was the motivating factor in the South's decision to fight the Second American Revolution. The tenacity with which the Confederate soldiers fought underscored their belief in the rights guaranteed by the Constitution. These attributes are the underpinning of our democratic society and represent the foundation on which this nation was built. Today, the Sons of Confederate Veterans is preserving the history and legacy of these heroes, so future generations can understand the motives that gave life to the Southern cause.
We need to draw the line in the sand right now. These are our Confederate monuments. These are our Southern heroes, and you're not going to take them down. Right now, if we do not protect our heritage and present it as it truly was, it's going to be lost forever.
The memory and reputation of the Confederate soldier, as well as the motives for his suffering and sacrifice, are being purposely distorted in an attempt to alter history. And unless the descendants of Southern soldiers resist those efforts, a unique part of our nation's cultural heritage will cease to exist.
My commitment to the SCV is a commitment to our heritage, our cause, not in a violent way nor an aggressive way, simply in the way we live. Live what you believe, but in your defense, know in what you're defending and defend it truthfully.
If you were interested in perpetuating the ideals that motivated your Confederate ancestor, the SCV needs you. Simply visit www.scv.org today. Our genealogists are ready to help you trace your Confederate heritage.
We're not just some history club. We are a fraternal organization who is essentially the last guardians whose duty it is to defend American and Southern history.
I'm back. Hope you guys loved the video. I went to Make Dixie Great Again. Thank you, Don and the Kennedy twins. I went through their videos, and I liked that one because it talked about all the videos that they did. You had Thomas Jesse there. You had Adam Sutherland from HQ on there. You had a rabbi. I would like to meet him. There's another video where he tells you his name, just like Mr. Turner said last weekend, last show. We are mixed with different religions. He sent me a thing just this week about Muslims and serving in the war. So that was a pretty interesting. I got to read it, Mr. Turner, but that was interesting. I skimmed through it, but it was interesting. So remember, not only recruit, retain. You know, if you need some help for hints, reach out to your brothers in the yeah. Thank you, Mr. Turner. They were in the Union Army. Remember, get out there, recruit. Talk to your fellow brothers, your sisters. You know, the early camp did a genealogy thing this past weekend. You know, the more activity you show in your community and your community knows who you are, the better chances you will have. Just like the video says, we're a non-political group. But, so, my brothers, my sisters, thank you for your time tonight. I'll be reaching out to somebody in the OCR. Get them on the chat. Linda, are you up for it? Let me know. Get you on the show, or if you don't want to, somebody in the OCR, because you know we gotta honor not only our brothers but our sisters too, because every good man, there's a good woman right there with them. So, with that being said, stay Southern, my friends, and no food more in the elevator, all that stuff, you know. You're right, Mr. Turner. I'm going to reach out to friends of mine in the OCR, Mrs. King and Linda and Talisa, and the list goes on, to see if I could get them on the show. Because, yeah, just like I said, for every good man, there's a woman standing right there next to him. With that being said, have a good night. Don't let the swamp screw you up, you know, especially with the yellow fever and all that. Stay southern, my friends. Have a good night.